4:43 is the time right now. College football camp is now underway, and at the University of Maryland, the Southeast DC native Mike Locksley is entering his 7th season as the head coach. Now, as the team navigates player payments and coming off a tough season, our Melissa Kim caught up with the coach and asked him about what he's learned.
Last week at Big Ten Media Days in Las Vegas, Terps head coach Mike Locksley stood in front of cameras and admitted that he lost his locker room last season when his team went 4-8. We talked to him about that and how he's been able to open up and become more vulnerable with his players and himself.
It takes a lot for a man and a college football coach to go up and stand there and admit some of his wrongdoings in that way. Why did you do that?
You know, I tell people I'm in therapy now. I've been doing therapy, finally dealing with some of the things that have taken place in my life. I lost my son in 2017. I lost my mom in May of 19 when I had just gotten this job. And, you know, sometimes you try to work through it. And what I've learned is going and being able to do therapy has kind of been therapeutic, no pun intended, for me, because it's allowed me to maybe get out things that linger in your mind. And people hear that I lost my locker room, but they don't hear the second part, that not because I'm not a good coach or I didn't have good players, but because we didn't have the resources to be able to satisfy a group of young players coming in to this new landscape that are being paid versus an older group of players that took me to 3 straight bowl games, won all 3, something that hadn't happened here in 130 years. And then when you start facing adversity, having to deal with haves and have-nots in the locker room.
So instead of worrying about what they didn't have, Coach Locksley says this offseason they went out and recruited the 2 best high school classes in program history. Maryland opens up its season here at home against Florida Atlantic on August 30th. At CQ Stadium, Melissa Kim, WUSA 9.